My name is Adam, and this is my wife Jessica, and we are about to start building a tiny house.
Called the Mustard Seed.
Called the Mustard Seed. Yes, we're very excited about it. And the reason why we decided to do a tiny house is because we used to own a home, didn't sell, it was a big ordeal. And so there's that, the idea that you can bring it with you, the idea of not having to pay rent or mortgage ever again. I mean, these are all super awesome things. Yeah, absolutely. So what are your thoughts on it?
Well, originally I was not sold on the tiny house idea. Adam had come to me with this crazy idea, which he tends to come to me with crazy ideas from time to time, and pitch me on building a tiny house, which I thought was completely ridiculous. Having to downsize from our home to the apartment that we're in currently, and then to really downsize is a huge leap, and it took a lot of coaxing and talking. Adam did a really good job selling me on the tiny house.
So where we're at right now, we're in the planning stages, and we're doing that. We use this program. It's a free program by Google called SketchUp, and it's a really cool program where you can create like a 3D model of your house before you even do it. And that was really helpful because there's a number of things that we were thinking in our heads that we would do, but then we actually ended up changing. And so if you're thinking about doing a tiny house, I would definitely recommend doing up a solid plan first. Don't just dive in. We just ordered our trailer this weekend. It's a 32-foot utility trailer with a ball and pin hitch, and it's 8.5 feet wide, so that's going to be the foundation of our tiny house. We spent about $6,000 on it. I know a lot of people get used trailers and things like that, but we decided that the foundation is one of those things that you don't want to skimp on. So we kind of spent the extra dollar, made sure we had something that was really solid. It's a 3 axle trailer, so it holds about 17,000 pounds.
Yeah, and we spent time really working through the model of the tiny house itself, building it from the ground up and putting things where we wanted to, really personalizing it and making it our own in a space that would function well for what our family consists of. We originally were talking about like a 24-foot trailer, and then gradually got to the 32-foot mark. I convinced Adam about having a bigger bathroom.
And we actually just this weekend as well decided where we were going to do our build, because we're living in an apartment right now, and we have some friends of ours that go to our church that own a farm, and they have a bunch of big buildings with like giant farm equipment in it, and we convinced them to let us build our tiny house in the corner of their shed, in a corner of their facility, and I think that'll work out because it's heated. We can do it through the winter, and so I'm excited about it. We're going to get started, hopefully pretty soon. So we will do another video once we're ready to get started. So stay tuned, and we'll see you all then.